Welcome back, folks, to Turok 2. We've been through level 1. We've been to level 2. Well, level 1's technically there, but weird lighting glitch. We've been to level 2. We've been to level 3. It's level 1, level 2, level 3. Which means level 4 is over here. And what awaits us in the inventory is fire immunity? I don't recall there being any fire in the previous level. And there was the eye problem. So we might not even be able to get the Primogen key in level 3. That could be a problem. Mushroom Cave.
The lair of the blind ones. Little is known of this mysterious race. Legends tell of ghostly figures emerging at night from underground and dragging hapless victims to their doom. Though they do not possess the power of sight, the blind ones are hardly helpless. They can hear the beat of a heart and smell the blood of an intruder from a great distance. Attacking with primitive brutality and a lust for warm blood, they have lived for countless centuries deep beneath the surface of the Lost Land. Your mission objectives are as follows. Seal 3 thermal vents, trapping the blind ones beneath tons of rock. Locate the energy totem and defend it at all costs.
Oh. 2 objectives. Just 2 simple objectives. Interesting. There's a full heal right off the bat. That is weird. And tech arrows. Plasma rounds. It's extremely quiet. Now the question is, I believe we got the jump ability for that. No. No, that's next level's ability. Now that's sad. The fact that they give us a checkpoint right away is really unusual. I see the Primogen key. They're gonna be down below. There's the key. I'm willing to bet you have to use the wind. It's a very dead, very large thing down there. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything else. And I'm not seeing anybody waiting for us. But they have to be. People who are blind, they're gonna be silent as well. Or at least you'd imagine that's how they'd evolve. That's a climb. That's also a climb. Ah! Haha! So that's how we get that. And I assume we would just jump over there. If we wanted that. Nope. Oh, you'd probably jump to there and then jump up to there. Gotcha. I'm always concerned when they introduce these new life forms. These new enemies, I'm like, what in particular oddities are they going to introduce? Okay, that's just a warp point.
Harpoon gun.
Finally. Something better for underwater. Finally. Finally, a bow, but for water. It's only usable underwater, too. I mean, I'm fine with that, but that suggests that they're going to introduce a lot more water enemies. I saw you. I did not want to do that.
Your oxygen is low.
Thank you. Thank you, Ada. It's definitely got more of a creepy feel than any of the other levels we have seen. Spiders. Oh, infinite spawning spiders, of course. Infinite spawning spiders. Why would there not be infinite spawning spiders? Another warp. We've still yet to encounter them. That is concerning.
Mag 60.
This looks like an ambush, because those are doors. We know those are freaking doors. Oh, God! Okay, there was the grenade launcher. We could have used that. I was not expecting giant spider, though. And we can't go back. Of course not. I'm going to assume they're spiders. That might be a return. still hear the spiders. Well, that's a problem. Because that's a hole. Probably should have saved that, but the explosive ammo was always fun to use. No, that's also a way back. Now that's the key. Oh, that's clearly not the way forward. Okay, this way is opened back up. Not that that was helpful, oddly. Okay, there's no collision on these. Nope, just more infinitely spawning spiders. Yep, just more infinitely spawning. This does seem to imply that there's nothing we can do here. So I guess we take the teleporter back? Yeah, we lack anything else we can do. Okay, we've been here before. Yeah, this was that green door. Yeah, this is back that transported us back here. I missed down here.
Warp portal activated.
There's a warp portal? I didn't see the warp portal. That might be over here. Not seeing any others. They're doing a very good job with the creepy factor. Very good job with the creep factor. I knew it. That probably killed him. Probably. Yes. It most definitely did. But that doesn't mean he was alone down here. Spiders. Oh god, spiders even crawling out of up here. God, look at them all. Just, ugh. Infinite spiders. Okay, the Mac pistol is in fact very good. Like, in general. Okay, and we've made our way back up here. That's good. Okay, we found the warp portal. That's not the warp portal I was hoping for. Oh. That really wasn't the warp portal I was hoping for. I was hoping for the other kind of warp portal. Landed on a spider. Is there anything else? I guess we just keep going back through warp portals until we get to where we need to go. Like, I don't know. This is the kind of level design that Turok is slightly more interesting. Okay, we can in fact get back. Okay, let's see where you're gonna drop us this time. Back here. This literally makes no difference. Because this just puts us here. And I want to say it was around level 4. The original Turok that I got lost for a while in because I missed something obvious. Try not to let that happen again. Because those just take us back. So... try and follow the objective. Okay. Little bit of health lost, but not a lot. That's the shredder. We've been up there now. We know that leads to the teleporter. I mean, the warp portal. Yeah, you can see that. And that's just backwards. That makes even less sense. That makes even less sense. And this was just the room you teleported into. We continue downward. I think I heard something open. You! Where did you come from? Where did those things... They weren't there before. And killed Spider. Okay, that's all our arrows back. One grenade. We're still here. And still very, very confused. That requires a key. That is obvious. Unless I can just... Okay, shoot that. That seemed weird. And not a target you would normally shoot. That's fine. That's fine. I knew I was missing something obvious. Okay, now the underwater door is open. Okay, that is in fact the game doing the shaking. I just wanted to make sure of that. I'm like, something is shaking. It's not me, is it? No, that would be the...
Dart.
Charge dart. Good for stunning enemies in place. Yep, the ground is in fact shaking, and they can cross. That's a problem.
Mag 60.
Well, that explains the shaking. The world is in fact collapsing. Oh man. I mean, if the ground's constantly doing this in their land, I'm not surprised they want to leave. Like, not at all surprised. Oh god. Also, if it's infected with spiders like this. Also not surprised. Oh, the Warblades don't even take them out in one shot? That is concerning. Oh god! I don't even know what you are. Oh!
Full health.
Okay, now we can go back or forward. But we hadn't fully finished exploring this direction. Not that there was much over here. Just spiders.
Flamethrower.
Just a flamethrower. You know, the ever-important flamethrower. For dealing with bugs. Do not want to deal with you. Just do not to the big spider. Just do not. Do not the big spider. Okay, that one's dead. Absorb my arrows with your sword. Will you? No. No, you will not.
Mag 60.
That was a panic button. How many of those things are there? I packed like 5 of those in there. Which, granted, a little rude, but not the worst in the world. Oop. Well, that arrow is forever lost.
Full health.
That's another one we have to teleport back to, I suppose. Of course. Alright, we got full health. Unfortunately, flamethrower does seem like it's a little... Oh, God. Finally! Jumping puzzle. I was actually kind of missing these from Turok 1. Kind of missed the diversionary jumping puzzles. That looks... Oh, for one, that looks terrible. I can see all the seams in the water, and that just looks bad. Spiders. As long as there are spiders. Oh, God! To say, as long as there are spiders, I don't care.
You have found a sacred eagle feather.
Yes, we have. And we're gonna cash that in right now so I don't have to forget about it. Hop over the spiders. And now we've got to backtrack. Finally, those guys respawn. Finally, we stumbled across them respawning. No, that's not gonna work. Yep, jump across here. Still really don't want to wander through all of this again. Because this was a little taxing on the health. Ow. Not really taxing, but it hurt a little. Still being a little less generous with health. Well, being more generous with the health than what I should be. I should say playing more fast and loose with the health. Oh! I don't remember you guys being there. Oh, I know I do now. Oh! know, death by rockfall. Because I'm not really paying that much attention to my health.
8 lives remaining.
Are you...
I am Turok!
We're seriously back. When we're back here. Well, that... I'm just saying that I could suddenly see a lot more of these seams in the
8
textures.
lives remaining.
Thank you. Like, I'm seeing a lot more seams than what I used to. Yes. Ambient occlusion, yes. That's also correct. Well, that's, that was not what I expected. I did not expect to die like that. That was, in fact, disappointing. Not in the fact it happened, in the fact that I just ate it to eat it, it would seem. I had plenty of sniper options. I just didn't use the right ones, it would seem. Ow. This time we're not taking any chances. There we go. Only 3 shotgun shells? That seems a little low. This is the location.
Shredder.
Now, do we have to take that one to go back? Yeah, 'cause we slide down there. Okay, we do have to take that one teleporter back. Very dead. And there's a full health. I don't think any of these enemies respawn, so I think we're good here. Just spiders, I think we have to worry about. Like a lot of spiders. Like a lot of spiders. I hate that. Making us crawl through a spider's nest. A literal spider's nest. Now there's another full health over there. There we go. Now tell me about this fire talisman.
Your offering pleases the spirits. I grant you the Heart of Fire talisman. Now you may walk over seas of lava without being harmed.
I don't recall there being any lava in the last level. There was acid. Like a lot of acid. Like a lot of acid, but that's a different talisman altogether. No, back we go. I didn't necessarily need those. Flamethrower ammo. 10 grenades. Ouch. Haha! This guy apparently died. Haha! Environmental hazards, you son of a gun. If they can get me, they can get you too! Ow. There's no way to dodge them. It's gotta kind of tank them. Still haven't found any of those thermal vents they were talking about. The fact their weapons get in the way is both very good and also kind of interesting, because even modern games don't do that. Of course, most modern games don't also give you a bow, so there is that. You know, something that can be physically blocked. Spiders. And then we're back here again. Of course. That's a lot of flamethrower ammo to throw at one of those. Oh god. Might as well use the tech arrows. That's what they're designed for. That was a satchel charge. Which I think that's what we're gonna need. More spear gun. Which we only get 12 ammunition for. Of course, that'd be those guys in the water. That was an invisibility guy. I knew the invisibility would come back. Okay, that's another key. But how? Caves. Caves and tunnels. The blind ones. Okay, that's shotgun. This implies big spider. This definitely tells me big spider. Mini boss? You were just,
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled.
okay. Seemed a little, considering how quickly that first one died. Oh, they can summon little guys. That's even worse.
Flamethrower.
At least they know that the bugs are a problem. And flamethrower is the best way to get rid of them. Okay, and we can get back. Good. I was a little concerned that they didn't make a way we could get back. Well, that was all my pistol ammo. But at least it's dead. Except for you. And he didn't die in the water. That's a shame. I could have at least retrieved my arrows. Okay, those guys do die quickly to fire also. So it would seem. Okay, that's just the way forward. Which is not where we want to necessarily go. It wouldn't be the first time they've hit objectives behind optional paths. God, we have like no health. I knew it.
Seven lives remaining.
Thank you.
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled.
I wonder if they're infinitely respawning or not. Willing to bet the answer's no.
Thermal vent sealed.
Okay, that's the first of the objectives. I was right about them hiding them. I was right. Doesn't help, however, that they've still do a lot of damage. And with their big old blades blocking my arrows, that makes sniping them a little bit harder. Okay, the answer is a lot harder, but who's counting? Oh, that's actually quite fun. Zap them and then slash them to death. That's actually quite fun. Oh. Okay, spiders did not, in fact, come back, thank goodness. Now, the big spiders at least didn't. Apparently most things do not appreciate being set on fire. Of course. Dozens.
Torpedo launcher.
Oh. Oh. And that's a speed upgrade, too. And 3 torps. Okay, that underwater door has been opened. Anything else down here? Not really. Wow, you get some speed.
Your oxygen is low.
I was trying to equip this again, but it wouldn't let me. Why am I... Bugger. He keeps dragging me underwater. Still got no torpedoes. Ah, there we are. Not concerned about you. Still not concerned about you.
Your oxygen is low.
I'm looking for a surface. Is there no surface? Bugger, 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 bugger. Surface. Not quite what I was looking for. But possibly suffices. Another vent chamber. Seriously, that many shotgun blasts.
Shredder.
Another cave door key.
Thermal vent field.
That's a surprisingly good combo. Like a surprisingly good combo. Because I can't seem to get the torpedoes to work. Not like they should be. Not like I think they should. Kyle, blast it.
Your oxygen is low.
Yeah, and there's not much I can do about low oxygen. Okay. Is there any other location we could have gone? Don't think so. Oh God. Well, that was far more annoying than it needed to be.
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled. Those guys are just annoying.
2 body shots. We still have so little health.
I am Turok!
Oh, finally. Back up to 8 lives. I can hear them breathing. I hear the spiders. That's concerning. I hear spiders. Lava shouldn't hurt us. That doesn't mean much. Lies. Lies, lies, all lies. Oh God. It spins. Oh God, that's disorienting. God, that hurts my head. What? Okay. I disagree. I completely disagree.
7 lives remaining.
I disagree. I disagree, game. I disagree. But whatever. Okay, that's less concerning. Disorienting. To just stare at the block as it spins. The center posts. Of course, that has to do with the low field of view, relatively. Spiders. Now, question is, was this another vent or not? Okay, that guy respawns. That's annoying. Ah! So we only found the one warp portal, too. God blast it. I swear, sometimes they get closer than the hit gun than the spawn point of the bullets.
Mag 60.
What are you? Okay, flowing magma does not hurt us.
Turok!
They're not wrong there. Yeah. This is definitely not the... For once, they gave us the talisman in a level where it's useful. Oh no. This does appear to be an effective tactic. Well, especially for something that has this much health. Why did these spiders have so much health? Of course! Of course. How could I have not guessed two explosive, two grenades? How could I not have guessed? Good lord. That is an ultra health down there. And of course, this just loops back to here. Okay. I swear there was like a full heal somewhere. But I don't remember where.
I am Turok!
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled.
There it is. I knew there was a full health I left behind. Several in this level, in fact. Of course, grenades. What are you? You're for a weapon I don't have yet. Those are for a weapon I don't have yet. Now that's interesting. Yep.
Flamethrower.
I knew it. I knew those gremlins would be around. You know, there was that cave we were at a couple of transitions ago. We never fully explored that. Great, I just lost most of my arrows. Thanks to those.
Flamethrower.
Oh God! Regular Dinosaurin. We've not seen them in a while. God, spiders!
Sunfire pod.
What in the world is this? Ah! They are grenades.
Sunfire pod.
They are just grenades.
Shredder.
No! Oh God. That was stupid close. I don't know where I fell to. I think I got lucky there. Cave door key. So we needed to get that anyway. I just have a feeling I've missed the objective. Just have a feeling. Clearly that's the cave door key that I've been needing, that I'm gonna need. Though I am still curious. Can probably make that jump. Yeah. Yeah, we can make that jump. Yeah. Worms. There we go. Very dead.
cerebral bore.
Ooh, this is a homing weapon, right? Because there was something in the settings menu about homing weapons. Apparently that is not, in fact, working the way I thought it should. Oh god, there are so many of them. Okay, 2 of those. Still not ideal.
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled. Mag 60.
And that's only the second of the keys in this level. That did use up most of our health. At least they're
Full
generous
health.
with the full healths. Somewhat generous. Somewhat generous. Low on regular arrows. That's a minor problem. The bigger problem is being out of grenades. That's a satchel charge. Of course! Big Mama oh god, look at all of them. Oh. Oh, this is a location I've not been. Stop blocking my blade. Good God.
Sunfire pod.
Still don't know what those do. Still have no idea what those do. Okay. This puts us over here, which is fine, I think. Oh God. At least these spiders are weak to fire.
Shredder.
Well, this does not bode well. Well, that is extremely violent. That is extremely violent.
Tech bow. Sniper capability enabled. Grenade launcher.
Oh, they are loading us up.
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled. Cerebral bore.
Problem is, I know what that generally leads to, and that's...
Ultra health.
Not really? Because we're one objective short. Yeah, we've one objective short. We have the satchel charge. Okay, and that's the warps up there. I don't know what that door opened. Okay, that opened up over here.
Plasma rifle. Sniper capability enabled.
See, I mean, we're never over here. Okay. Is that just from the infinite spider hole?
Warp portal activated.
Okay, we activated the warp portal. Good. Now we just gotta get to it. And that's gonna be another one of the nuke parts. Do not like those worms. Time for a nuke part. For once, it's not just an arena with infinitely spawning resources. It's kind of like infiltrating a ship. Like an actual mission. There's the resources we needed. That was 2 health. Ooh. Okay, we're good on regular shotgun. I could do with something else. Nine's the cerebral. The sunfire pods are 0. I'm not 0. Dash. I was about to say, can I get a flamethrower, please? Do tech arrows. Bullets are fine. Those are always fine. Charge pack's fine. Shotguns are good. Plasma's good. Cerebral's fine. Yeah, but this level, they kind of really forced you to utilize your other
You
guns.
have found part of the nuke weapon.
Okay. So we found the nuke weapon. It's still not enough, though. Still not enough. So we found the nuke part.
Your oxygen is low.
Okay, and the way back is over here. At least I thought it was. Apparently not. I don't know if it's that enemy pulling me down or the geometry. It's hard to tell. Because I know there's that one section, that one map section we didn't fully explore. But I swear it wasn't this one. It wasn't this one. Because we fully explored over here. Hmm.
Your oxygen is low.
I swear we fully explored this map now. But it doesn't all make sense. Hmm. Still very confused. 'Cause even this one was straightforward. I don't know where that last one is. Like, we have all the items we can. We just lack... We just lack. Yeah, 'cause there's a flamethrower tank. Yeah, there's the plasma rounds. I do see... I do see you up there, but I don't know how to get to you. Necessarily. I saw you. Okay, so it was on this map. Clearly that's an area you come out of. Because that's how we got our cerebral bore weapon. But nothing else connects to that. I might be overthinking.
Gained saved.
I might just be overthinking, considering what it gave us. I.e. a little bit of everything. Actually, not even a little bit of everything, a lot of everything. God blast it! There were no worms on the others. That was extremely rude. Oh. Hello. This is new. This is like very, very new. This is concerningly new. Two keys. Two keys in two directions. Oh, come off it! Died more on this level than I've died in this entire game so far.
8 lives remaining.
Let me guess. How many of those enemies have respawned? More than I like. I can hear the bloody sons of guns. Really? Can't even get the grenades to do what I want them to do. Can't even get them to do what I want them to do. Can't even get the grenades to do what I want them to do. They just bounce badly. Just terrible, terrible things. The grenades just don't seem to work the way they should. Really? Can't get those, apparently. Those shotgun shells are for display only.
Grenade launcher.
There we go. There's the final vent.
Thermal vent field.
There we go. Will that permanently keep them underground? Probably not. And was this... Yeah, this was the way. Go blast it! At least they give us a way to try again. I bonked my head. Unfortunately, we already lack the ultra health going into this, so this is gonna be terrible.
Game saved. You must save the totem, Turok. Mission accomplished.
That is closer than it should be every time. Oh no. Mini boss? Just like Turok 1. Mid boss. Mid-game boss. What are you? Oh god. It is eyes and everything. Okay, these things do take more than just... Okay, I am currently out of useful ammunition for you. That's full health. The ammunition keeps not spawning. There we go.
Full health.
Well, that was as expected. That mid-level boss. Oh, that was not as bad as Tank Man. Tank Man was fun.
Gained faith.
Turok 1's was pretty fun. Okay. So we look. We now have fire immunity. Technically, we should go back a level. Because this is mission 4. I don't recall any fire in here that caused problems. Any lava. I don't remember any lava that posed problems. The water did. And I never did come back to explore it. Maybe it just would have been deeper into an offshoot of the level.
I am Turok!
No? Not over here. Clearly not there. Because the one area I know about requires, like, the level... Requires the level 6 item. Which they could do to prevent you from getting the nuke part during level 6. As terrible as that sounds, and that does in fact sound absolutely terrible. Of course, we never did fully explore over here. But that's because swamp. But that was mostly because swamp. Yeah, because that was a prison cell. That was one of the armories. Maybe over here? Nope, that water is still bad. That water is still very bad. Huh. I just wasted health there. Aha. But down here... I can barely see what's going on. Come on. Let me out of the bloody water. Thank you. I think I saw a normal guy. Perhaps I should say that I thought there was a guy. There's the Primogen key. We just needed the water in order to... Ow.
Primogen key found.
That's all we needed.
Ultra health.
Now we gotta find our way out.
Game saved.
Probably be fastest to just go back to the beginning of the level. If I can. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to. We might not be able to go back to the front of the level easily. But there's the checkpoint.
Greetings, Turok. How may I assist you?
All of a sudden the lighting's gone all weird too. The hub. The cave has been completed. Technology 1 and Technology 2 are all that remain. And with that, that was one of the longer levels of Turok 2. One of the more windy ones, and definitely one of the ones that had me a bit more concerned at several points. Also, I can't believe I died that much. That was a lot of death. But finally got me off the reliance on the bow, just because of how many enemies there were and how the blocking of them, the blocking of my arrows with their physical weapon. It's an unusual thing to see. If only because we don't see that in modern FPS. And that kind of threw me off. Wasted a lot more arrows, took a lot more damage, and realistically, that's what killed me. More often than not. But that's where we're gonna draw it to a close. There are 2 more main levels. Levels 5 and 6. And we are clearly not going to get through all of Turok 2 before October. So Turok will be taking a break during October for Resident Evil 8. That will be the main game, although there will be other demos and things of the spooky nature going on during October, or as I call it, Spooktober. So I'm looking forward to that. I need to hammer out the full schedule before that, because I believe Resident Evil 8 is much larger than 7, so I need to make sure I can fit it all in 1 month. So, but that's for me to figure out, and I'll post the schedule as we go along. Till next time.